This is Ken Smith reminding you it happened today, March the 8th. But the year was 1531. Henry VIII recognizes himself as the supreme head of the Church of England. 1531. It was on this day that the New York Stock Exchange was founded, 1817. The state of New York enacts the nation's first dog licensing law on this day, 1894. The Internal Revenue Service began to collect income tax on this day for the first time, 1913. It was on this day that Pan American Airlines was incorporated, 1927. A year later, Babe Ruth signs a 2-year contract for $160,000 with the New York Yankees. The manager of the Yankees predicts no one will ever be paid more than Ruth. 1930. Edwin Hubble records a photo that startles the world, showing as many galaxies as the Milky Way has stars. On this day, 1934. The United States Supreme Court ruled in McCollum versus Board of Education that religious instruction in public schools is unconstitutional. On this day, 1948. William Faulkner, the author, said that U.S. schools have degenerated to simply become babysitters. He said that on this day, but the year was 1958. The first U.S. combat forces arrived in Vietnam. Operation Rolling Thunder on the beaches of Da Nang, March 1965. President Johnson made his decision with the support of the American public to send combat forces into Vietnam. By June, 82,000 troops were stationed in Vietnam. Military leaders were calling for 175,000 more by the end of 1965. Johnson eventually will expand the troops to 385,000 in 1966. By 1968, American presence reaches 536,000 soldiers. It was on this day that Frank Sinatra snapped a picture of Joe Frazier ending the career of Muhammad Ali's 31 winning streak. That picture was on the cover of Life magazine. And so there's good news and bad news, confusing news. But behind it all is the good news that this is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. This is Ken Smith reminding you it happened today, March 8th.